across the globe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, as always, and this time for tuning into my 2,933rd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. And as you know, why I put these videos out is to help educate you fans, you Omniacs, you traders in the art of technical analysis. So please pay attention to these videos. I know they are helping many people around the world. Before we get started, please remember risk. Risk. This is a very risky game. If you want to eliminate some of that risk, if you want to mitigate that risk, put your protective stop in first before you enter into a live position. You'll live a lot longer that way. So, video number 2,933, coming at you on a, I don't know what day it is. What day is today?
Thursday.
Coming at you on a Thursday for trading Thursday night through Friday. That would be June 27th, 2025. All right, so, traders, since the OMNI has identified the bottom of that COVID, well, I was going to call it COVID, imagine, of that tariff crash, OMNI identifies the bottom, which comes in at 48.32 in the E-mini S&P. Nothing but all bullishness has been taking place since then. I mean, every now and then we get a down day, but it's been almost all bullishness since then. What else is starting to happen now? The precious metals are starting to boom. Indices are booming. Why is this happening? Why would that be? Well, I promise you in the chart segment in this video, I'll explain to you why the indices are moving up, why you've got metals moving up, and who's leading this race or this party or parade, if you will. Who's leading? I'll show you that as well. But there's something important I wanted to remind you of right before we get into the charts and what's on the board, and that's this. Traders, I'm having an OmniCamp here in Las Vegas. OmniCamp is the last day of July, the first 4 days of August. It's a Thursday through Monday long weekend. At this OmniCamp, as with the rest of the OmniCamps before this one, your meals, your lodging, everything, your accommodations are completely included in your trip out to Las Vegas. After this OmniCamp in July to August, no more lodging included, no more of that, because the building is going to change hands. Now, I did OmniCamps in the building that I bought for you OmniCampers, and if I did a few a year, I'm okay with that. Last year, I did OmniCamps out of the country, in other states. I used a beautiful property sitting there, 6 bedrooms, 6 bath, beautiful place, just sits there by itself. I used it for 2 weekends all of last year. I can't just leave it sitting like that. I feel so bad for it. Now, I can't rent it, I can't Airbnb it because it's made for Omniacs and my OmniCampers, so all I can do is just hold on to it while it sits empty, and that I'm not going to continue to do. So with that in mind, after this OmniCamp in July, you have to find your own lodging, you got to take care of your own accommodations. But this OmniCamp, everything is included at this camp, so this is your chance. Go to OMNIBootcamp.com. Let me know that you want to be part of the last camp that we're doing here with everything included. And then from there, check this out, a round of applause. My Omniacs all over the world have been contacting me and saying, Oscar, you need to come out, and I've got 2 countries. I need you guys to tell me which one I should do my next OmniCamp in. July is happening here in Vegas. After that, I've had a lot of people around the world ask me to go to their countries, so I thought I would put out some feelers. Either Europe or Canada. I'm going to make a choice between those two to do my next OmniCamp. Where would you want me to do an OmniCamp? Are you from Europe? Where in Europe would you come to my camp if I came to Europe? Are you in Canada? Are you in Toronto? Are you across the country? Where are you in Canada? If you are in Canada and I came to host an OmniCamp, would you want to come to my camp? These are the comments I need below this video. Is it Canada? Is it Europe? Where in Europe? Let me know, and I promise I will come to your town and do an OmniCamp there for you. Please, below this video, let me know where you want me to make the next camp. There's a lot of preparation that takes place, especially if I'm going to do the camp out of the country. Please let me know. Now, let's move forward. OmniCampers, if you're ready to come out, remember, last one where everything's included, OmniBootCamp.com. What's on the board, kids? V-bottoms and head and shoulders inverted bottoms are all over the stock market charts. In fact, This very same message was in my last video, the last time I stood in front of this camera. I didn't even have to remove number one because that's where we are right now, top day. Number two on the board, gold, silver, copper, platinum. Why so strong? Why is the stock market so strong? Why is Bitcoin getting strong? I will answer that for you in the chart segment, I promise you. So you pay attention, make sure you're watching. So, Bitcoin is joining in on the stock market rally. Gold, silver, copper, platinum doing well. How come? The indices are doing well in the face of tariffs and all the bad news and this and that. How come? Great reasoning for it. It's all technical, and I'm going to show that to you. But I did have someone write to me and ask me to do something in particular. Oscar, would you cover platinum for me? That happens to be Gold Analyst UK. That's your name on YouTube. My answer to you will come in the chart segment, so make sure you pay attention. I will answer your platinum question about what's going on in platinum and where it looks like we're going next. So traders, remember, make sure you come out for this Omni Camp. It's the last one with everything included, OMNIBootCamp.com. If you need trading recommendations, I send them out 24 hours a day. We've made a lot of money this year with those recs. We're having a fantastic June. If you need help, join livewithoscar.com and upgrade to the Platinum membership. I promise you it'll help you. And now I want to go look at some great charts. Traders, before we look at the charts, I always say to you, we need to say this mantra together because it helps me when I'm in a bad trade. I'm sure it's going to help you when you're in a bad trade. After we say this, we're going to look at some great charts. Are you with me? 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. Put your stops in first now. Let's go. Look at some charts. Traders, this is a fantastic chart. I used it right before the Trump tariffs, and I told you, please stay calm. Please do not bail out of stocks. We're about to drop, and if we drop, we should get somewhere between 49.75 and 47.75. Be careful. This is what could happen, but if it does, don't get out. This is where Wall Street is going to come in and buy. I know, I grew up on Wall Street, and this is what I said in my videos. I came out with this the night before the Monday's big crash, which was right in the beginning of April after announcing the tariffs. Here's where we were. Now, if you look at this chart, we started to go down because Powell stopped lowering rates, and boom, down we went, boom, down we went again. Then I said, okay, if we start to go, don't get nervous. We could go here, don't bail out. Here's where we were. And this is what happened. I mean, oh my God. Have you ever seen anything that accurate in your life? No one is capable of this but me, I promise you. I made that call, told my Omniacs, did a video and said, don't listen to Wall Street, don't listen to Goldman Sachs, don't listen to Kramer. The charts are telling us what's going to happen. The charts told us this would happen. It went right down to 48.32, right there at my target, and it's been nothing but bullish ever since. Now, we have a target of 75.12 for the ES, which I gave out when we were crashing, and everyone, of course, thought I was crazy, right? Everyone, including CEOs of big banks, thought I was crazy. Well, we've headed back up. Now, get this. We have already rallied 1,230 plus points since the low, right? We got to 61.05 since we put the low in at 48.32. You know what has to happen to get to my 75.12 target now? 1,400 more points. If we go about 1,400 more points, we will hit my target for the year. Now, we just rallied almost 1,300 points in 2.5 months. You don't think in the next 6 months we could go another 1,400? All we need to do is repeat this in the next 6 months. My target gets nailed. How about that for good analysis, kids, huh? Don't listen to anyone but the charts. They always tell the truth. Look at this next one. S&P today, on Thursday, gets above the resistance. And look, I'm telling you right now, Wall Street knows. They see when it stops here and it got above, they're going to come buy this thing up most likely on Friday. It's looking fantastic. Then we've got this. If you've been following my seminars and my webinars and my videos, you know we've got this monstrous V-shaped bottom and a huge inverted head and shoulders All of that points to the upside. Since I showed this to you in my presentation live for Metastock, we've already put this in. We've broken out of the first shoulder, and that's NASDAQ. Look at the mini Dow, the stock market. Shoulder, inverted head, right shoulder, V bottom. Outside now, we're starting to break out. That looks fantastic too, right? Russell 2000, shoulder, inverted head, right shoulder, slightly not symmetrical, but it does not matter because it's a fine art, not a science, and that should be breaking out soon following the other leaders. And then you've got Bitcoin. Even Bitcoin is now joining the stock market rally. How do we know? It got back above my infamous average. We're back above it, kids. We're here now. And being that we're here, buyers will likely come in looking for that 121 at some point. What else is out there? Now, chart masterpiece. In fact, let me say it a different way. Chart masterpiece. I mean, come on with this chart. It has been keeping us in tune with these markets for years on end. And the only time we dropped out of this beautiful trend channel or got below this green average, the only time that happened was during the Trump tariffs. We immediately got back into the channel where it always stays. It loves to be inside this channel. We got out for just a moment. We are back. And now look, we are above all-time previous highs. How sick is that? At least for the year, we're above new highs. All right, what's next? ES on the weekly. Same thing now. We're looking at weekly charts. V bottom, very nice, right? Bump, bump. Look at this average that the only time you get below it is just a little dip every now and then. Then the Trump tariffs dip. But look, back above, and guess what? Above the previous highs as well, just like the other I'm showing you. Fantastic, huh? Look at this. Platinum, here we go. This is for you, Gold Analyst UK. You asked me about platinum, and I'll tell you what's going on with platinum. There's a platinum gold spread. What they've been doing for the last 15 to 20 days is buying platinum, selling gold as a spread. How do I know? Look at platinum running up the way it's running like this, right? That's where platinum's been for the last few weeks. That's where gold has been for the last few weeks. Gold is flat while platinum is exploding. That means platinum's catching up to the price of gold and the gold-platinum ratio is shrinking. That's what's happening right now. If gold takes off, platinum will probably stay with it and go even further. But you've got the platinum gold players out there. A lot of them come from Russia, I'll tell you that right now. Platinum palladium, they trade that from Russia. They mine it in Russia. It's big in Russia. And they're probably the ones messing with that platinum gold spread right now. Then you've got silver. Traders, look at silver. Silver had the double top, which it stopped for, right? It had its little bit of hiccup, but now it's back to here. This is a wonderful looking formation. It actually looks like a flag. That looks good. What do you think, kids? Higher or lower for silver? The signal for gold is lower while the signal for silver is higher by OMNI. That's for trading on Friday. So no, we don't like gold, but for some reason, OMNI likes silver. What do you think is going to happen on Friday? Kids, answer below. A, silver goes higher. B, silver goes lower. I'd love to know what you think. And then we've got this. Copper. Look at copper all of a sudden. Copper just taking off. It's in the $5 zone now. So you got silver, gold, platinum, palladium, copper, all of them moving higher. And the stock market is moving higher. What would make this happen? The almighty dollar index is your leader right now. It's leading the NASDAQ. It's leading the S&P. It's leading the metals. There's your leader. What's going on? Well, the dollar index has been dropping big time, right? Metals are priced in US dollars. When dollars are going down big, it creates buoyancy in metals. But it's not just that metals are priced in dollars, so is Bitcoin, right? You don't know the price of a Bitcoin. How could Bitcoin be 108,000 if you don't know where the dollar is? Bitcoin's priced in dollars. Dollars going down makes currencies buoyant. It makes our regular currencies buoyant, the fiat currencies buoyant, and also the cryptocurrencies buoyant. Makes the metals buoyant. The only thing not moving higher right now are the grains because there's been such a great planting season that grains are going down with the dollar. But why does the dollar going down make the stock market go up? Why would that happen? Well, let's say you got British pounds or euros right now our dollar is in the 90s, your British pound is 115, 125, whatever your number is, you're much higher right now than the US dollar. When you come to the United States to buy US stocks, you got to purchase US dollars. You got big purchasing power with the euro and the British. That means when they buy our stocks right now, they're buying them at a discount. Think about it. If you're going to buy 20,000 US dollars worth of stock and you get to use British pounds instead, you're getting stock at a discount. That is also help buoying up the stock market. Traders, I hope all of this information helps. I've told you these are very educational videos to help teach you the art of technical analysis and how it applies to making money going forward. I hope that helps you. I hope you fill out those OMNI applications, your last chance here in Vegas. And I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.